Okay, I've got some great news today for firearms enthusiasts. I've just heard, well, first the bad news. I've just heard that YouTube is going to be banning all firearms videos that show how to assemble or disassemble guns. And that's one of the best uses of YouTube, by the way, is that every time you have a gun and you don't know how to disassemble it, you just go onto YouTube and you type in, oh, how do I disassemble, a Tavor in 5.56 or whatever, and you get videos. Well, YouTube's not going to host those anymore because Google hates freedom, right? Google hates the Second Amendment. Google and YouTube, they hate free speech. They banned my entire channel, by the way. It was called The Health Ranger. They just banned it, wiped out 1,700 videos. But let me just jump to the good news here. The good news is I come from a software background, launched and ran a software company for many years and sold it off. And now I'm launching a YouTube alternative that's going to be Second Amendment friendly. It's called Real.video. You can go there right now and you can sign up to request an invitation. Just give me your email address and you'll be in the queue to be invited to be a content creator for the site. The site is, of course, firearms friendly, pro-Second Amendment, pro-self-defense. It is pro-America. It's pro-military and veterans, pro-law enforcement, pro-border security. I could keep going. Pro-freedom. And we're going to have a very popular gun channel, I now know. Thank you, YouTube, for sending millions of viewers our way who want to know how to keep their guns maintained and how to lubricate their Glocks and how to run an AR correctly and how to practice safety and effectiveness and tactical shooting and everything else. And Real.video is the place to do that. So number one, we got to work together on this. I'm going to explain here in this podcast how this works quickly and ask you to just spread the word, okay? So if you're on gun sites and AR15.com or AmmoLand or somewhere else, let them know that you got a friend here at Real.video. My name's Mike Adams. I don't have gun videos out there because I do all my gun and tactical training in private, not on the web. You know what I mean? But I am here to defend your Second Amendment rights and to give you a platform that will protect your free speech. Now, the way it's going to work, since we're not Google, we don't have billions of dollars in deep state NSA money to front our whole operation, okay? So we got to run ads. It's very clean, though. The current plan is a 5-second pre-roll ad in front of each video. That's it. 5 seconds. We're going to run a pre-roll ad. It's going to be our ad. That raises money to fund the operation. And I hope it pays for it. I mean, some of this is a risk, obviously. But we think the math works out. We think we can make this sustainable. So as long as you don't mind a 5-second pre-roll ad in front of your video, then you're going to have a free speech platform where you won't be censored. Now, you don't get paid, of course. A lot of people used to get paid by YouTube, but that's all gone. That was all demonetized ever since Trump won the election. YouTube just did massive demonetization of basically everybody who loves America or is pro-gun or pro-Trump or pro-liberty or anything. So nobody's making money on YouTube now anyway in those areas. And my job is not to pay you money. My job is to provide a platform so that your free speech is protected. Now, you're welcome to put your own ads into your own videos. You can have a video where you have a sponsor, right? Like, today's video is sponsored by Bravo Concealment Holsters, let's say, which happens to be a holster company that I like. They didn't pay me anything. I'm actually a customer. I'm wearing one of their holsters right now. But that's just an example. You could be sponsored by, an ammunition company. You could be sponsored by whatever, firearms company, whatever you want. It's up to you. Just keep it legal, right? You can't say, this video is sponsored by ISISterroristtraining.com or whatever. No, that's not cool. Just keep it legal. And you can put your sponsorship in your own video. You can get sponsors, You'll have video views on our platform. We're going to be able to serve up hundreds of millions of views a month. No problem. So you can bring all the visitors you want. You can have upload all the videos you want. We got it covered. We're covering the costs. We're building the whole system for you. And it's launching, by the way, on Independence Day, July 4th, 2018, or sooner. At least that's our current plan. July 4th or sooner. So watch for it then. And just so you know, too, as far as my background, how you know that this is legit, that I'm 100% pro Second Amendment, once we launch this, I'm going to start filming videos of some of the tactical firearms training that I do. and I'm going to show you some of what I've learned and what I put into practice with long-range target shooting, as well as close-range tactical combat shooting. And I even will probably pick up the semi-auto 300 Win Mag from Nemo Arms and blast some steel with that and show you how hard that punches, as well as we rip that trigger with rapid fire. So there's some fun stuff coming. And I for a long time, I didn't want to be filmed with guns because that wasn't my focus. You know, I'm more known for liberty, health freedom, food freedom, self-reliance, prepping, that kind of stuff. But given how much our freedoms are under assault today, I think every one of us who is pro-Second Amendment, we need to stand up and defend the Second Amendment, and we need to be on the record saying, yes, we have the individual right to defend ourselves against the criminals, against foreign invaders. You know, if that ever happens, we have the right to defend our families and our communities against the violence that is increasingly being pushed by radical left-wing extremists, by the way, who want to take away our guns. And one of the biggest threats that we're dealing with right now is leftists who want to take away our guns. We need to be able to defend our nation and our communities, our families and our homes against all kinds of threats against us, threats of violence and threats of taking away our liberties as well. So I'll be posting more videos, you know, in the months ahead. That ought to be very fun. And if any of you out there listening to this and you are a gun manufacturer, I want you to have a channel on our platform. So I know Spike's Tactical is one that I want to talk to, and a bunch of others. You know, I want to talk to SIG. I want to talk to Remington. I want to talk to, you know, Smith & Wesson. I want to talk to Glock. I mean, just give you a channel, give you a platform to talk about your innovations and your technology without censorship from Google and YouTube, which hates America and hates you, frankly. They hate the fact that you are promoting firearms. And they will censor you. Eventually, they'll censor all gun videos, period. So you might as well make the move now. It's real.video, R-E-A-L, real.video. That's where you want to be. My name's Mike Adams. I'm going to defend your right to speak freely about the Second Amendment and to demonstrate firearms proficiency, assembly, disassembly, reloading, all kinds of innovations, tactical use, long-range target shooting, everything that you want that's legal. We don't, of course, condone violence, and we can't, you know, if you're on there saying that you want to go out and kill somebody, obviously we have to scrub that video.